Hello, welcome to our little box of crochet along videos for Emma Leith's beautiful figgy mitts. Absolutely gorgeous riot of colour that you would expect from Emma if you're familiar with any of her designs, and just a gorgeous kind of real nod to the traditional granny square, but with this very modern twist. I think they're quite a modern looking garment and really gorgeous, and I've loved making these. So let's have a little look at some of the techniques that you're going to need to make them. So the gloves or the mitts are made with these little individual squares. This one's a little bit wonky at the moment because it's getting ready to be blocked, and you'll learn about that later in the videos. But they are really a very simple 4 round square, which I won't walk you through making a square because they're just made from the centre outwards with 2 rounds of half treble. Don't forget we're talking about UK terminology, and 2 rounds of double crochet. So they're really simple. There's no special stitches or anything like that in there. So I'm not going to make squares with you, but what I thought might be useful is if I show you how to start off, just in case you're unfamiliar with magic loop or magic ring. So I've just chosen orange here, and you can make your squares any colour at all. I've got a big lovely amount of them here. I've been making my mittens this morning, so you can make them any colours you like. They're not prescriptive. If you feel like you want to follow the photographs and make them the same, that's also absolutely fine, whatever you want to do. But all of them start off with a small centre point with this magic loop, which is probably the only technique that people might not be familiar with. So let's have a quick look at that. So I'm starting with the end of the yarn over my fingers, and this is how I do my magic loop or magic ring, and it serves me well. So there's probably many different methods, but this one will work for you. So I've got the end of the yarn over my fingers, as I've said, and I'm just going to make a single loop around my finger, not a double loop. I got in an awful lot of trouble with that. Well, let's move on from it. It's traumatic. So I don't ever go, you'll often see people go around twice. I don't. I just make a single loop around my finger. This yarn is so lovely because it's clingy. I can even take my finger out now and that loop's kind of staying put. So that will help you out a bit. So single loop around the finger, hook goes underneath. And what I do is I sort of clamp where the cross goes over the hook. I clamp that under my forefinger. So now I can let go and it's not going anywhere at all. And then what I'm going to do is get into crochet position, and I'm going to help this yarn through the middle of this ring in a very inelegant way by gripping the two threads of the loop here in my left hand, putting my hook underneath and just kind of bringing it through. So it's not secure yet, but I can take my finger away and you know that little loop isn't actually going to be going anywhere. To secure it, I just pick up the yarn and bring through the loop, and now it is completely, it is now completely secure. I can let go of it and it's not going anywhere, and that is the ring into which I will make my stitches. So I'm going to show you that one more time. I know you can rewind. Let's show it one more time with less talking. Okay, so yarn over the back, round once, hook under, clamp it in place, pick up, pull through, and pull through to secure. Okay, and that is your magic ring, and now you can gallop off into the first round of those little squares, which are half trebles. So I've just made two chain there, and I'm now going to go and just start making my half trebles. So that is probably as complicated a thing as is going to be needed for you to make the squares for your figgy mitts.